What's up, y'all? This is OTT Anyway here with another video. So I'm here to talk about the upcoming fight next week on the 27th um, of June between Xander Zayas and Ennis for the unified WBO WBA super welterweight titles at 154. And why I think due to what I see from Boots and Xander. Well, I think this would be Boots' one of his hardest fights in his career in that 154 pounds. And I've been saying this for a while. I said this on one of my guys' podcasts called Who Go Catch These Hands with the host Joe Prophet and Sanchez, or I call him Black Sanchez. You know, they know what they are. But anyway, I said, to them, like, I feel like when they fight, man, the footwork is going to be really tough for Boots. And if you see with the Karen fight, how especially the second fight, he did in the first fight too, but how he was moving, just getting out of range, wasn't standing in the front, at all times, just move it, pivoted to Boots' lead hand, or you could say weak side, some people call it, but just the lead hand to where basically Boots has to adjust it sometimes, because Boots, if you peep, a lot of times when he get his combinations off, he's flat-footed. I'll be able to show this too. I plan on doing a breakdown on both of these guys. And basically, what I, basically put in context what I'm saying. But if you will peep, a lot of times Boots, when he get his combinations, he throws a lot of say, I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, kind of like he throws 1, 2, then his hooks. Sometimes he ended with hooks or like an overhand, but if you peep, he's always like flat-footed with it. He don't be on the balls of his feet, pivoting after he throw a punch. He's kind of boo boo boo, throw a little combinations, and he kind of see if the opponent kind of look at his work a little bit. Now since he fought Karen, he has fought Stanionis and Usman Lima. Stanionis, he got out of there. I thought that fight would have been a little bit more competitive, meaning like, it would have lasted a little longer than what it did. But, seeing how he got him out of there, that just kind of showed like, hey, man, when a person don't belong in there, plus, Stanionis wasn't active as much as he was. He only had one fight, prior to being out for 2 years. It kind of like showed that once he feel like, okay, you're not somebody that's going to give him much trouble. And if you look at Stanionis' style, he was kind of a come forward fighter. He had not much footwork. Boom, he's gonna have fun because now he ain't gotta move too much. But when you make Boots move off his feet, gotta move to the right, because he kind of crosses his feet a lot. Like if you also will peep as well, he crosses his feet a lot in fights. So yeah, man, I just think once you make Boots move and you keep him on the back foot, that's when you have success. And I think Xander Zayas can do it. We shall see, but yeah, man. But these have been his last several fights he had. And, yeah. The second fight, they gave a UD. Then he fought, the past, the Avedisians for Vila. And then for Xander, you look, his last fight, he fought Boss Barada. That was for the unified title. He fought Jorge Perez, Slow Spalmer. So he fought decent people. This is at 154, obviously. But like I say, it's the styles for me, man. If you look, he's 5'10", 74-inch reach, so they both got equally height and reach. Obviously, he's younger. And that's about it. Boots about 4 years older. Yeah, man. So I just think when they fight, man, it's gonna make it very interesting. I'll probably show a little bit of what I beat about Boots, like how he got to get his combinations off. Let me see real quick. So I don't want to get copyrighted. But if you peep a little bit, see how he's moving. So he's going to his left. But see how he kind of moves the right foot. before the left foot when he moved to his left. I'm showing a little bit. I don't want to get a copyright. So, like I said, I'm gonna do a breakdown for this. But again, if you look at that fight, you see the movement gave him trouble, and obviously you see a little bit of Xander fights. Like we just get a little bit of this. So you can see like the little movement. He's stepping back. He's not standing in front of his opponents. He's more of a boxer. So yeah, man. And he likes to use transition, meaning like after he throws his punches, you see how he's dipping, rolling out of the way. He's not, staying in place, standing still. So yeah, man. Like I said, I think it's gonna make for a great fight. We shall see. I know one of my guys got actually Xander Zayas pulling it out. I'm edging Boots as of right now. I haven't done the breakdown. I should have been got to it. I'm still edging him, but hopefully I can get something out there for you guys soon. But yeah, just another upload. Just want to talk about this fight. And the different styles, like that I noticed when it comes to boxing. There's kind of 4 things that I have in my notes, and these are kind of the 4 things. Where you got skills, your style, your resume, and having to make adjustments. So when it comes to making this a legitimate opponent for Boots, some people just think this is not even 50. Like Boots himself don't think it's 50 fight. If you look at the skills, he has a very good footwork, Xander. He know how to pivot, like I say, step on the back foot. He doesn't cross his feet too much. So if you not cross your feet, you're able to do a little footwork like shifting, your step, front foot shuffles, back foot shuffles, kind of like what else? The other type of movements besides the you got your shift. They already said the shifting. Let's see what the ones I'm missing besides the step back, move forward. I mean, some people talk about like the Z step. That's kind of like the L step. Oh yeah, he does L step sometimes, but again, he got a decent footwork. When you're able to do those particular things and not cross your feet, you got good footwork. His style, again, he's a boxer. And if you look, when that coherent fight and not a person coming forward, I feel like Boots has troubles. Now, with the resume, I mean, you see he fought a couple undefeated opponents. He fought Boss was pretty good, who had pretty good amateur pedigree. The other guys I don't know too much about. I have to dig deep and see their background. But as far as their records go, I mean, they're winning records, pretty these guys mainly Mexican guys, but again, like it's a thing where you could tell like when somebody's coming forward to him, and that's how Boots get comfortable. He's not too uncomfortable. He's not a boss get out the way if need be. Even though Barras had a relentless pressure, but Boss kind of that's his thing. And then the adjustments. I think what's gonna be big and what we have to see on fight night if Xander can make adjustments against Boots and vice versa. If Boots can make adjustments to that because, if he, which I think Boots gonna have to make some adjustments because he's not gonna be in front of Boots all night. I think this is gonna make for a great opponent. So, but yeah, man. So I feel like all these checks out for both. Boots gonna have to make some adjustment in there. So is Xander. But I think for the big thing for Boots is just being able to cut off that ring and not cross his feet too much. Because in order to effectively, cut off the ring, you have to move each foot on the side of the so again, if I'm going to the right, you move your right foot first, then you follow back with your left foot or your back foot. If I'm moving left, you move with the left foot first, which would be the back foot, then you bring your front foot, which is the right foot, forward. So I have to show it. Actually, I got a video, y'all can check on my channel. But yeah, so yeah, man, y'all stay tuned, man. Start doing these little uploads and just covering things. Y'all let me know. Comment, like, share, subscribe. It's continuing out. Peace. I'm gone. Said I'm gone.